Imagine a life where moving actually earns you money instead of costing you. Welcome to a world where countries are not just welcoming you, they're paying you to make their land your home. Discover the top 10 countries that will pay you to live there, turning the dream of a new start into a financially rewarding reality. Are you tired of your same old routine and dreaming of a fresh start? What if I told you there are places that not only welcome you with open arms, but will actually pay you to live there? Yep, you heard that right. Cash, land, or even a free house just for packing your bags and starting a new life in paradise. Intrigued? Let's dive into the top 10 countries that will literally pay you to move in. Number 10, Switzerland, a well-paid retreat for the wealthy. Let's kick things off with Switzerland, the land of chocolate, watches, and those picture-perfect mountains. There's a tiny village called Albanen that's so eager to boost its population, they're offering up to $70,000 to families who move there. Sounds great, right? But before you start dreaming of alpine bliss, here's the catch. You have to invest in property and commit to staying for at least 10 years. The process is pretty straightforward. Find a property, apply to the local authorities, and if all goes well, you'll soon be living among the Alps. Switzerland offers an enviable quality of life, stunning natural beauty, and a rock-solid economy. But let's be honest, the cost of living is sky-high, so that $70,000 might not stretch as far as you'd hope. Plus, they expect a serious commitment, not just a quick fling but a long-term relationship. Now, if you're intrigued by the idea of living in one of the world's most picturesque countries but want something a bit less remote, let's hop over to sunny Spain. Number 9, Spain. Known for quiet villages and even quieter streets. Spain has its sights set on breathing new life into some of its lesser-known rural areas. Take Ponga, for example. This charming little village is offering around $3,500 per family to move there. The process? Simple enough. Apply, get accepted, and start enjoying those laid-back Spanish vibes. But remember, this isn't the hustle and bustle of Madrid or Barcelona. Ponga is a place where time slows down, and so will you. Living in a quiet Spanish village has its perks: affordable living, stunning landscapes, and a super relaxed atmosphere. But if you're someone who thrives on the energy of city life, this might feel more like early retirement than an exciting adventure. With limited job opportunities and a slower pace, you'll have to embrace the idea that your social life might revolve around the local plaza rather than a buzzing urban scene. If rural Spain sounds a bit too sleepy for your taste, how about a move to Italy? Number 8. Italy. Who hasn't dreamed of living in the land of pasta, wine, and endless cultural treasures? Well, now's your chance. Regions like Molise are practically throwing money at newcomers, offering around $27,000. But there's a twist. You'll need to start a business there. The process involves submitting a business plan, and if you're serious about sticking around, you could be living la dolce vita in a charming Italian village. Italy's appeal is undeniable: delicious food, rich history, and stunning scenery at every turn. But before you get too carried away, remember that rural Italy isn't all about rolling vineyards and romantic sunsets. The bureaucracy can be slow and, frankly, a bit frustrating. Plus, starting a business in a small community can be risky. There's no guarantee you'll have a steady stream of customers. But if you've always wanted to live in a country where every meal feels like a celebration, Italy might just be the place for you. If you're looking for something a bit more off the beaten path though, let's jet over to New Zealand. Number 7. New Zealand, a hobbit's dream in real life. Next on the list is New Zealand, where certain rural areas are practically begging for new residents. Take Kaitangata, for example. They're offering land and house packages at incredibly low prices to lure people in. While they're not handing out cash directly, the deal is still pretty sweet when you consider how affordable it is compared to most places in the States. Imagine waking up every day to some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. Living in New Zealand offers a laid-back lifestyle that's hard to beat, especially if you're a fan of the great outdoors. But here's the catch: rural New Zealand is, well, rural. We're talking small towns with limited amenities and a pace of life that might feel more like a crawl if you're used to city living. But if you're someone who dreams of escaping the rat race and embracing a quieter, more peaceful existence, New Zealand could be your personal slice of paradise. Not quite what you're looking for? Let's sail over to Greece for a truly unique opportunity. Number 6. Greece, your own private island life. Ever dreamed of living on a Greek island? The island of Antikythera is offering new residents €500 a month just to move there. The process is pretty straightforward. Apply, get accepted, and start living your Mediterranean dream. But here's the thing. Antikythera has a population of about 20 people, so if you're someone who craves a bustling social life, you might want to think twice. Sure, the idea of living on a secluded Greek island sounds idyllic, endless sunshine, crystal clear waters, and enough feta cheese to last a lifetime. But the reality might be a bit different. With such a tiny population, you're looking at a life that's more isolated than you might expect. And while the island lifestyle has its charms, it also means limited access to modern conveniences, and you might find yourself yearning for a bit more excitement. If the idea of a peaceful, isolated island doesn't quite hit the mark, how about something with a bit more cultural flair? Let's head over to Japan. Number 5. Japan, where tradition meets abandoned homes. Japan has a bit of an unusual problem. Too many abandoned houses in rural areas and not enough people to fill them. To fix this, they're offering some pretty enticing deals, like giving away homes for free or providing subsidies to fix them up. The process is simple. Find a house you like, apply, and if you meet the criteria, it's yours. Living in Japan, even in the countryside, has its perks. Stunning scenery, a rich cultural heritage, and of course amazing food. But moving to a rural area in Japan is a big adjustment. You'll be trading the fast-paced, neon-lit streets of Tokyo for tranquil rice fields and quiet village life. And while living in a traditional Japanese home might sound cool, these homes are often old and in need of serious renovation. Plus, if you're not fluent in Japanese, the language barrier could make daily life a bit of a challenge. If Japan's rural charm appeals to you but you're not ready to commit, how about exploring the green hills of Ireland? That's right, coming in at number 4, Ireland green hills and a fresh start. Ireland isn't just about rainbows and pots of gold. In fact, some parts of Ireland are offering grants to newcomers, especially in the more rural areas that are desperate for fresh faces. You can get up to €30,000 to renovate an old home, and there are other incentives as well. The process? Apply for the grants, and if you're ready to roll up your sleeves and do some DIY, you could be living in the Emerald Isle in no time. Ireland's rural areas are nothing short of stunning, rolling green hills, charming villages, and some of the friendliest locals you'll ever meet. But let's be real, it's also pretty remote. If you need constant entertainment and the convenience of city life, this might not be the best fit. Plus, the weather can be a bit, well, Irish. Expect plenty of rain, which might not be everyone's cup of tea. But if you're dreaming of a fresh start in a beautiful, serene setting, Ireland could be just the place to put down roots. Now, if you're looking for something a bit sunnier, let's check out what Portugal has to offer. Number 3. Portugal sun, sea, and simplicity. Portugal has become a top destination for expats, and for good reason. Some regions are offering grants and tax breaks to attract new residents, particularly in the quieter, less populated areas. The process is usually pretty straightforward. Apply for the grants, get accepted, and start your new life in one of Europe's most beautiful and affordable countries. Portugal offers an incredible quality of life with its warm climate, delicious food, and welcoming locals. And the cost of living is relatively low, especially compared to other Western European countries. But keep in mind, these offers are usually for rural areas, far from the bustling streets of Lisbon or Porto. So, while you'll get plenty of peace and quiet, you might also miss the vibrancy of city life. It's a trade-off. But for those who value simplicity and tranquility, Portugal is hard to beat. Not quite what you're looking for? Maybe the Great White North has what you need. Let's head to Canada. Number 2. Canada. The Great White North wants you. Canada is known for its friendly people, breathtaking landscapes, and a healthcare system that won't drain your bank account. Some provinces, like Nova Scotia's Cape Breton, are offering land for super cheap if you build a home and live there. The process? Apply, and if you're ready to brave the winters, you could find yourself in your very own slice of Canadian paradise. Canada's rural areas offer a great quality of life, especially if you love the outdoors. But let's not kid ourselves. Winters are long, cold, and dark. If snow isn't your thing, this might not be the best option. But if you're into winter sports or just love the idea of cozying up by the fire, Canada could be perfect for you. Just be prepared to embrace the cold and possibly the odd moose in your backyard. But if you're looking for an adventure that's a bit closer to home, our top pick might be just what you're after. Let's head to Alaska. Number 1. Alaska, America's last frontier with a perk. And finally, taking the top spot is Alaska. That's right, you don't even have to leave the United States for this one. Alaska's permanent fund dividend pays residents just for living there. The amount varies each year based on the earnings of the fund. For example, in 2021, the dividend was $1,114 per person, and in 2022, it was $3,284. The exact amount for each year is determined by various factors including fund performance and legislative decisions. The process is simple. Live there for a full calendar year, apply, and you're in. But there's a lot more to Alaska than just a yearly check. Alaska is a wild, beautiful place offering endless opportunities for adventure. It's the kind of place where you can truly get away from it all and experience nature in its rawest form. But let's be real, Alaska isn't for everyone. The winters are harsh, daylight can be scarce, and the isolation is real. But for those who crave the great outdoors and can handle a bit of solitude, Alaska offers a unique lifestyle that's hard to find anywhere else. There you have it, 10 countries and a state that will actually pay you to live there. Whether you're looking for a quiet retreat, a fresh start, or just a bit of adventure, there's something on this list for everyone. Just remember, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Each of these places comes with its own set of challenges. But for the right person, these offers could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment to join the fun. For more unique travel tales and expert tips, stick with your friends Dennis and Becca. Dive into our channel for more engaging videos. We're just getting started and striving to grow, so your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay safe and happy exploring.